Good Tuesday morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tuesday, April the 18th, 2023. And in Capitan, New Mexico, on my Google device, it shows 49 degrees. Wrong. It's about 38 degrees. We'll call it 38. And so, for those of you that check the temperatures in Capitan or this area occasionally, just subtract 12 degrees for the morning lows and you'll be pretty close. The highs are okay, as far as I can tell. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now. You know what I mean? I put some stuff on my hair, believe it or not. Apparently it ain't working. Anyway, who cares? Never worry about what you cannot change. That's a good one. And what else? Still sitting here in my Class C motorhome waiting patiently for the cover to come. Should be here. I'm thinking they'll have it here and finish before the end of the month. Maybe. But what else have we got here? Anything else coming up? Nothing that I'm aware of other than the weather's really nice. The lows are cool and the highs are comfortable. So is that good? It is to me. So I guess I ought to get the comments here first. And there's the comments coming up. And here, okay, what else we got? Okay, there's old Romeo over there sitting there obediently, and the rock, and also the rooster and the bananas. I'm getting a little low. Greg Franks, why are you here? A student used to ask me that every single morning. That was in 1997, 98, or 96, 97. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, that was a it was a special ed student, and his name was Joseph. And he was a MMR, which means moderately mentally retarded. And every day Joseph was a new day. No kidding. I mean, really new. He didn't carry any baggage. Anyway, the steaming bean on the boat says, because I live in remote northern Saskatchewan where a good chunk of the highway is unpaved, I wondered if an electric vehicle can handle it. I don't know. Check it out. Bruce Rainey, good morning, Captain. I just saw a new Tesla SpaceX camper van, which was interesting. It sits on a Ford Trans chassis and has solar panels, and they are saying that it is scheduled to roll off the line by the end of the year. The cost, I don't know, but it was interesting. Well, you can bet it's going to be in the six figures. Eileen Toole. The politicians in Florida are going after Bud Light. Is that your favorite beer? No. I rarely drink it. I drink Miller Lite. Yeah, it's a lighter can. Ralph P. EVs are good for some people. I saw a man on YouTube that had a Ford Lightning full EV pickup. He could pull a casita 118 miles a day. He said it was a failure. His words. Glad it works for you. Well, he's pulling something, you know. I mean, they're not. Well, again, mine works for me, and I'm sorry it doesn't work for some other people. John Ward said I had a Chevy Volt VOLT, which was a hybrid car that ran on electric only for the first 60 miles. Great car. Chevy knows what they were doing, and I will never go back to gas. Now I have the cheapest Tesla. My wife has a gas car, and it's like going back to riding a horse rather, slow, loud, and rough. No, I hear what you're saying, John. Yeah, I don't think I could go back to a gasoline vehicle either, even though I have one here in my motorhome. But yeah, so I've got the best of both worlds. If I need to take a long trip, I got the Class C motorhome, and for everything else, I got the electric Chevy Bolt. RV living with the geezer. Rusty, can you still get Hunt Brothers pizzas in Capitan? Nope, there ain't no Hunt Brothers here. And not anywhere around here as far as I know. Butch Kellen says, oops, not at all. Why am I watching a YouTuber recording himself watching a YouTube video? I don't know, Butch. You do you, I do me. Vivaldi Pickens. As usual, horrible video from Rusty. I mean, you must grind on men all the time. Stop acting like a complete buffoon and hot butter slapper ever video. And you know what? You can feed me to your imaginary trash can, and I don't give a crap. Well, I'm glad you don't, because that's exactly where you're going. Yeah, you're gone forever. Vivaldi Pickens. Here you go. Waltzing Matilda. This is Vivaldi Pickens, Miss Matilda, and he's going to be. You don't need a whole lot. You're okay as far as shape. So we'll go with 2 waffles and a side of hash browns and what else? A piece of sausage, yeah, and maybe a little orange juice. I don't know. That doesn't go too good with strawberry syrup. But anyway, you get what you want. Adios. Thank you, Vivaldi, for your comment. You know, that was a well thought out comment. You know, just think if he'd have spent all that time saying something halfway decent. You know, wow. Snowy Bells 12, love it. Thank you. Go SpaceX. That's correct. Yeah, I was excited yesterday. I still am. It's coming up on Thursday, it looks like. So the launch of the Starship, and I'm into that, man. I like that stuff. I just it's just so exciting to live in a period of time where we're going for it, or at least somebody is. Even though there's you get a lot of trash news. You get a lot of stuff about AI going to kill us. You get the crap about nuclear war. They've been the bomb, the bomb, the bomb. They've been doing that since they developed it in 1946. So either do it or either poop or get off the pot. You know what I mean? Snowy Bells 12s, love it. Thank you. I read that already. PHDRPH. Chevy Bolt has issues as well. I've never had one. Biggest one is range and charging access, like all our EVs. Glad you're happy. Teslas are pricey, yes, but you pay for the range and technology. My Chevy Bolt gets more range than the base Tesla, the Tesla Model 3. Yeah, I'm averaging slightly over 300 miles range for me. And as far as charging access, I went over to Carrizozo 20 miles away, and I could have charged there if I wanted to. I've got 2 different types of chargers I can use here at home. One's 50 amp and one's 110 volt. I'm fine. See, all of this stuff is imaginary. It's not real. It's not even good propaganda. You know what I mean? Since I have an electric car, I speak from knowledge of ownership. Wayman Semaine, nice car, Rusty. I love the fact that the road noise isn't roaring like other cars. Big, huge plus. No, it's a very quiet. It's a good car, man. If it was a gasoline car, I guess it'd still be a good car. But you know what I mean? It's quiet, well built, got a lot of neat options, and the price is damn good compared to anything else. Philip Loran, good evening, Rusty. My wife, I don't know what that means, had been nuts today. It keeps raining and snowing and changes every 45 minutes, LOL. Been watching all the launches from the various companies since 2020. So awesome to watch this with my kiddos. Well, it's the future, man. It's just like when we started crossing the Atlantic Ocean in the 1400s. Then all of a sudden, they were using wind sails, and next thing you know, they had diesel, and now they've got, I don't know what they've got now, probably, I don't know. Anyway, Alice Smith. Well, SpaceX got canceled. Another try on April the 20th, 7:28 a.m. Mountain Time. Saw they are launching from near Brownsville. Yeah, that's SpaceX. I've been there. There's an alternate site south of Artesia on the other side of the Guadalupes on the road to Van Horn. Yeah, but that's not for SpaceX. That's a Jeff Bezos thing. DIY precast fence, catchy name, on the Chevy Bolt. I do enjoy your talks, Rusty. However, in my opinion, EVs are not as earth-friendly as oil, are an extremely dangerous technology, not quite ready for prime time. Frankly, they scare the hell out of me, and I don't like going near one. It says, if I was forced to drive one, I would carry a big claw hammer under the seat in case I need to make a fast exit. Well, how do you get out of your gasoline car? You know, I think that would be worse. Anyway, do what you do, man. Boondocking with Dennis. Excellent comment, call. Thank you for the mention, Rusty. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, check out Dennis's channel, Boondocking with Dennis. Robert Kulikowski. Hi, Rusty. A little dab will do you. Well, I did a little dab and it didn't do me. I mean, you know what I did? I took that CeraVe cream that I put on my skin and I just put it on my hands, put it on my hair. It didn't do anything. Alice Smith. Still, I don't care what my hair looks like, guys. And if it bothers you, put on sunglasses or something. Shit, I cut it too damn short. Of course, I know most of y'all are perfect. I'm not. Anyway, Alice Smith, still drinking coffee from my rusty mug I bought 2 years ago, holding up well, even in the dishwasher. Well, good for you, Alice Smith. You're a good ranger. Sandborn S says you explain an EV very well in all its differences from an internal combustion engine car. In your videos, I feel like I have driven one already. Thanks. And, I have never told anybody to buy an EV. I've only told them what my experience has been, and that if they are going to buy an EV, that a Chevy Bolt should just be in their mix to look at. That's all. You do you, I do me. Hiking with Jackie Boy. Definitely some beautiful country out that way. Thank you for sharing. You're very welcome. Yeah, there's more to come on that. And for those of you that want movies and are all kind of fancy stuff, you're just going to have to go somewhere else, man. I mean, this is going to be a softball channel. I'm 77 years old. The income from YouTube is nice, but I can live comfortably off Social Security. These people that are doing those fancy videos with intros, outros, and $20,000 worth of equipment, they have to make money off YouTube. Anyway, Alice Smith says, hello from Artesia, City of Champions. My concern with EV, especially now that our postal trucks are going to EV starting next year, many delivery vehicles will be starting that way next year, and diesel 18-wheelers are being banned in California next year. I don't know about that. And that's just a few. Do we have enough electrical grid to support all these? Man, Alice, never worry about what you cannot change, okay? But in answer to your question, I would say yes. We have plenty, and as we need it, we'll add it because we've got wind, solar. Now we've got, of course, with water, the ocean, and all the other stuff. So, no, we're going to be fine. I mean, the sky is not falling, Chicken Little. Falcon Eddie, here we go, on Go SpaceX. This is on SpaceX. A big waste. This is Falcon Eddie, though. He looks far into the future. A big waste of money. We could all benefit from them dumping all that cash into our infrastructure. We can't live in a vacuum. VACUME. Anyway, thank you, Falcon Eddie. Scotty Thompson. Nice cat in the hat shirt, Rusty. LOL. Well, you'll like this one. This is a Zia symbol from here in New Mexico. The Zia Native Americans or whatever. Just Zia people. How about that? Scotty Thompson, cool comment call, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty, for your comments. The masked bowler from Wisconsin. Kenneth Bode says, I think you're wise to keep the Chevy Bolt. I would caution you to take the RV back to Texas when you go. I will. Knowing that you like to get away, it would only be a short time before you really missed having it in the driveway. No, I'm going to continue to drive back and forth as long as I can. Yeah, it was a good plan for the future, but it's not ready to be executed right now. Big Boss Man, as a retirement job, I do vehicle deliveries for a General Motors dealer and have driven a few Chevy Bolts. It amazes me how quiet and smooth they are. I think they are a real value, especially if they are eligible for the tax incentive. See, now there comes a guy that delivers the cars, man. I mean, never mind. Wayne Johnson, free ports to charge EV at the La Mesa, Texas city RV park. Yeah, they're more and more, and by the end of this year, they'll be everywhere. So I was a little early, and so that's the way it is. Robert Dula says, Rusty, if you're so happy with the Bolt, why are you even test driving an internal combustion engine car in the first place? I wanted to drive one, just see what it was. You can't be curious. Look, I've been a subscriber for years, all the way back when you were living in the Jayco, and love your content and think you're very wise and all around great guy. And I'm not against electric vehicles for people that want them. I do not, and I do not, and I'm totally against our so-called government forcing them down our throat. As far as Gump would say, that's all I've got to say about that. Well, anyway, good for you. I guess there's something there. I mean, is the government forcing us, or did the government just set a deadline to get off oil? I don't know. What are governments for? Okay, what is a government for? Think about it. It's to lead the people, you know what I mean? It's to provide protection, of course, defense. And I guess that could mean protecting us from ourselves, because, there's a lot of things that the government does. They protect us from bad food. The Food and Drug Administration, the Federal Air Administration protects us from bad, not well-maintained aircraft. So, where do you draw the line in the sand? Sheridan Gay, I love SpaceX too, and I hope the mission is successful when they do one. I do too, but it's good. That's a lot. Think of all the engineering that's in that thing, man. I mean, good gosh, to get that thing off the ground into space and all this. I don't know. I'm very impressed. This is on Levi's place. Levi Brewer says, I got it made. Yeah, you do, Levi. That's the best. You got a good place. George Thomas, the home base, Capitan, New Mexico. George Thomas says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I can't believe you actually said that. I'm going to be here all summer. Giddy like a little girl. Love it. Old Wacko will be gone in July. Who's Wacko? I don't know anybody named Wacko yet. I know some Waco people. Anyway, we got a little time. Let's do three more. William Bingham, great real-world evaluation of the boat. Not in my near radar, waiting to see how the newest development in battery technology called solid-state battery system. Lithium ion is old technology, but still viable. Thank you for your driving talk. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I've got. Mine are lithium ion, like a cell phone. Says Henri Cadre, says, Rusty, you made me a believer with the trike, and now you have me liking, understanding the boat. And I've always loved the idea of space exploration. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Thank you, Henri Cadre. The last one here is Linda Miller. Got to say the mileage sounds good. Well, never mind. It is what it is, and it depends totally on how you drive it. It's totally how you drive it. But anyway, having said that, guys, from Capitan, New Mexico, on a beautiful morning. Yeah, the sun's coming up. Sky's clear. And there's 4 little cats that live, well, they're not little anymore. They're 4 cats that live right on the other side of that wooden fence in a pile of wood and junk and stuff. My neighbor's stuff. And yeah, so I've got 4 cats actually, because they come through that fence and then go down the side here every morning. So there's one that's black with 4 white feet. I call that one 4 socks. And then there's one that's black with 2 white, with the rear feet got white socks. 2 socks. You got 4 socks, 2 socks, and then you got the one all black, and then there's one that's black and white. Yeah, cute, man. Anyway, enough said. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you want. Get you a Zia shirt. Anyway, what else? Let me give you a goat kiss. The old screaming goat with one ear giving you a stinking kiss. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off and you know it and I know it, is eat less. That's it. Get a smaller plate. Get a little saucer. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness, your whatever, and all those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. Okay? Adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video coming up later on. Enjoy your day, and on we go. Boom, 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 boom. SpaceX, Thursday. Hopefully it works. Anyway, bye-bye. Go SpaceX.